Welcome to the Peasantman Athletes Meeting. We'd like to consider ourselves pioneers as one of the first races to conduct online athletes meetings. Peasantman is an officially sanctioned USAT event managed by a certified USAT race director. There will still be a mandatory race meeting the evening before the event. We'd like you to know that it is still your responsibility to know the rules of the course. But here is everything that we will be covering. The Peasantman Full Steel Aquabike. This race consists of a 2.4-mile swim and a 116-mile bike ride, beginning and ending at Indian Pines Park in Penn, New York. The transition area opens at 5 a.m. and closes 1/2 hour before your race. Your race starts at 7 a.m., so you will have to be out of the transition area by 6:30. Body marking for all events starts at 5 a.m. in the transition area. When transition closes, you must go to the swim start and be counted into the water for safety reasons. The swim starts at 7 a.m. sharp with a cutoff time of 9:30, so you'll have exactly 2.5 hours to complete your 2.4-mile swim. There are 2 laps of 1.2 miles each. You'll be going around the furthest buoy from the shore, a big bright orange one. When you're done with your swim, you'll exit the water through the giant orange Peasantman arch and head straight for the transition area. The Peasantman Bike Course. It's the same course for all the races, it's just a matter of how many laps you will have to do. The bike course was created by our friends at Geneva Bicycle Center. They're the official bike shop for Peasantman, and they will be here on race day for all of your biking needs. It's a 29-mile bike loop, meaning for the full you'll have to do it 4 times. This brings the total bike distance to 116 miles. This is what makes it a steel distance course. Each lap has 3 aid stations, so for your race you will pass an aid station 12 times. The bike course closes at 5:45 p.m., but you'll need to be done with your second lap by 1:45 p.m. This means you would have finished half of the bike course. It's important to know that we will be supplying you with a race-specific colored sticker that is to be placed on the front of your helmet. Each race has a different color sticker, and this is how we tell you apart from the other racers. From the transition area, you will exit the park through the designated chute, mount your bike at the mountain line, and head on out. From Old Pines Trail, turn left onto Route 54A. Go 7 miles to Branchport, to the first traffic light on the course. Here is where you'll take a right onto Guyanoga Road. Soon you'll come to the first of 3 aid stations on the right. Head through the cool scenery and go another 7 miles to Route 364. Take a left and go up a hill for a 1/4 mile. This is the only significant climb on the entire course. Then take a right on Volk Road and go 2 miles. Take a right on Havens Corners Road and go 2 more miles. Take a left on Lovejoy Road. We call this Ken's Corners, named after Ken Gibbs, one of the course workers who has manned this intersection from year 1. After a 1.5 miles, take a right onto Ferguson Corners Road. After a short distance, you'll see aid station number 2 at Tomian's Farm Market. Stop here and get refreshed and take a right onto 14A. It's important to keep in mind that there is a chute that we have put coming off Ferguson Corners onto 14A. This is a high-speed road, and you must stay within the chute on the large shoulder. We will have a volunteer there who will be instructing you to stay within the chute. Anybody who does not go through this chute will be immediately disqualified. Go another 7 miles back into town. You'll have quite a downhill for the last 4 miles of this stretch. Then turn right onto Court Street. Here's where you'll hit aid station number 3 at the high school, which also doubles as our special needs area. Cyclists for the full, half, and relays are more likely to use special needs because the rest of you are about to finish. Turn left onto Burns Terrace, then right onto 54A. Soon you will come to a well-marked chute that is manned by a police officer and a bike course director. This is where the sticker on the front of your helmet comes into play. If there's no sticker on your helmet, there will be no guidance from our bike chute director. This person will notice the sticker and either send you through the chute onto your next lap or guide you over to the finish chute where you'll turn down into the park. There's an abundance of signage on the course, so keep an eye out for the yellow signs showing the direction and distances. When you're done with your race, there will be an Aquabike dismount line, and you will be directed to walk or run your bike across the finish line. Do not ride your bike across it. If you have any additional questions, please go to Peasantman.com. Here you can get more info on nutrition, parking and directions, pack and pickup, race check-in, and course maps. Don't forget that we will have a Q&A session the evening before the race at Indian Pines Park, where we'll go over all these details again and answer all the questions you might have, including nutrition details. Thank you for checking out our online athletes meeting. We'll see you on race day.